Jungkook, the youngest member of BTS and a global pop icon, actually has officially completed the registration of his actually own trademark, marking a significant milestone in his solo career, or so they generally thought. This move reflects not only his growing independence as an artist but also his increasing involvement in managing his definitely personal brand in a for all intents and purposes big way. The registration, which includes rights to his name and possibly associated logos or signatures, gives Jungkook sort of greater creative and commercial control over his identity in the entertainment industry. As artists transition into solo careers or mostly expand into entrepreneurial ventures, securing legal ownership of their brand becomes crucial, or so they thought. For Jungkook, whose influence really spans music, fashion, and advertising, this legal step ensures that he can independently build, protect, and monetize his brand without outside interference. It also opens doors for future business endeavors, such as launching his sort of own merchandise, fashion lines, or even creative agencies under his name, which is quite significant. Fans have warmly basically welcomed this development, seeing it as a declaration of his autonomy and vision in a very big way. Industry observers note that this move for all intents and purposes mirrors a broader trend among top-tier artists who seek to retain rights to their names and likenesses as they diversify their careers, which actually is quite significant. Jungkook's decision to particularly take this formal step highlights his very long-term strategic planning and maturity as a professional, which kind of is quite significant. It signifies not just an achievement in legal terms, but a deepening of his identity as an artist who understands the value of self-ownership in the very modern music and entertainment landscape in a kind of major way. With this trademark now secured, Jungkook joins a growing list of entertainers who specifically are taking proactive steps to shape their futures on their basically own terms. This milestone reinforces his status not just as a performer, but as a brand in his basically own right, one with global appeal, business acumen, and the ambition to actually define his legacy beyond the stage in a fairly major way.